Hi everyone, welcome. Today we are joined by Kir, also known as MomotMusic on Pixabay. He joined us last year, 2023, and he has already more than 1 million views, 15,000 downloads, and 1,000 of likes. He's a musician from Ukraine, but he's currently living in Poland. So, welcome.
Hi everyone. Nice to
Perfect.
meet you.
He's going to show us how to create some spine-tingling Halloween sounds. And yeah, let's get into it. So, Halloween is almost here. It's around the corner, and we are eager to know what kind of spooky chord progression can set the mood for a Halloween track. Could you show us a quick one?
So, as for chords and chord progressions, here's for example E minor. It creates a sense of melancholy and unease, evoking a shadowy, ominous atmosphere. Just take a listen. It's good for haunting moments in the context of spooky theme. E minor can feel like something lurking just out of sight, adding to the eerie tension. On the other hand, if we want something more like for a Halloween party, for kids party, something more quirky and funny, I would prefer rather A minor. And chord progression would sound like this. You see, it's a minor key, but we have fun melody.
Yeah, so at the same time, we are listening something that kind of create this mood of a cartoon,
Yeah.
but also it's has like these effects of kind of reminiscing the scary scenes from films and so on. Yeah, 100%.
Still, as Halloween is not just about scary things, but it's like a childish Hollywood and so on. So I like to make it not just scary, but scary and funny at one time.
Nice. So now let's talk about sound. If someone's building a Halloween track, what are some essential sound effects you would recommend to really capture that eerie vibe?
Well, you mean the musical instruments? Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like musical instruments, but also sound effects like maybe some screams or maybe like a toy piano or music box.
Yeah. And instruments like theremin, for example, is very good to depict those cartoonish ghosts, like like Casper ghost or this flying blanket ghost. Yeah, and for example, one of my beloved mixtures of instruments is a toy piano, little toy piano, or a music box, which sounds quite similar. For example, with maybe with lots of reverberation and delays, or maybe not.
Yeah.
And if you combine this little toy piano sound with a xylophone sound, which to my mind depicts a skeleton musician which plays his bone xylophone, which is made from other bones of other skeletons.
Wow.
And when you mix these two characters, it's like something. Uh, it's like turning you back to your childhood and mix it with your fears in your nowadays.
Yeah, so maybe we could hear some theremin
Yeah, sure.
audio. Yeah, I just listened to that. Nice. And now let's listen to some music box. Perfect. And finally, let's hear some, what else, like a xylophone.
Let's hear a xylophone.
Perfect. Um, Yeah, and maybe we can add also like some chord progressions that you mentioned so people can know how to start. Because as we know, music is a mixture of melodic part, harmonic part, and rhythm. Rhythm usually is some mid up tempo, but when it comes to the harmonic part, people maybe don't know where to start. So let's just hear some chord progressions.
So different chord progressions, of course, have different moods, so to say. If you want something romantic, you take one progression. If you want something scary, you are taking the other progression. And as I've mentioned before, one of my most beloved chord progression. It's not a chord progression, but
Like the key, you mean?
yeah, the key is E minor and chords that that are in this key actually. This would be one of the best options for chord progressions for Halloween music.
Awesome. Now, let's listen to a short excerpt from one of your Halloween tracks that people can find on pixabay.com.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you so much. This song is like very funny and has the spooky vibe. And so, could you explain us what's the inspiration behind that track and why did you choose certain chords, instruments, or sound effects?
Yeah, right. It's actually a good question because as I've mentioned before, I'm gonna try to make a video inside of your head with this music because what you heard right now, imagine some kind of a monsters parade.
Okay.
Yeah, it's and you hear this the bass goes boom 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 boom,
Yeah.
and with all these percussions, it makes like something like sense of movement. So we hear the movement when all this crowd of monsters are walking
Yes.
somewhere. I don't know, through the night streets. I don't know, minding their business, and now we can see, I mean, see and hear what actually monsters are there at in this party.
Yes.
So when we hear there, I mean we understand that there are ghosts walking.
No.
When
No.
when we hear xylophone, it's a depiction of a skeleton musician with a xylophone and he's walking in front of the whole this whole bunch of monsters, like leading all of them playing this music. And what else? Xylophone. What I've mentioned. Oh yeah, and this little little tiny music box which is playing is the only person who is not a monster in this story. This is a little boy who woke up at night because he heard this march, and he runs to his window to see what's going on. And this little tiny tiny part of music box is like his fear, depicting his fear, his threat.
Yes.
Threat.
Wow.
He's afraid, but still he's very excited and interested.
Yeah, like there's curiosity involved.
Yeah. So he
Nice.
runs to the window to see what's going on, to see all these monsters walking by his house, by his window.
It's very beautiful that you have all this storytelling involved in all the sounds that you represent. So cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, maybe we can hear one by one so we can get a better idea of the characters, like the theremin.
Sure,
Then,
sure, of course.
okay, let's do that.
Yeah, okay.
Great. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us, Kiddo. We are really happy to have you on Pixabay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be on a Pixabay too.
Nice. And before we finish, and for those who don't know what Pixabay is, well, Pixabay is a vibrant community of creatives sharing royalty-free stock media, which includes photos, videos, illustrations, music, and sound effects. And we bring the community together through our forum, contest, and educational resources and events, such as this interview with MomotMusic, a talented member of our community. So thanks. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I link his track in the description. You can follow him on Pixabay and other social media. Thank you so much.